Hey everyone, Gnarlash here, and welcome back to some more Sid Meier's Civilization 7. We are jumping into a new game here, and I was just going through the leaders. We do have Simon Bolivar as the newest leader to be added to the game, but based on our last couple games, I'm kind of feeling like maybe going for a cultural economic game. In particular, I want to explore more of the cultural stuff since we really haven't been doing too much with religion. In the Age of Exploration, so I think that's what we're going to lean on. Also, the economic side of this is kind of interesting, so I kind of want to explore that as well. With the mementos, we're just going to keep this pretty simple, so we're just going to grab a cultural attribute point and economic attribute point there. Yeah, we have unlocked a few others. None really appeal to me in terms of what we're trying to do. I think maybe we need to unlock a few more. There's actually quite a few mementos here. So, but for today, we're just gonna, or for this game, we're just gonna keep it simple with those two. We're gonna start in antiquity, of course, and let's see. We can actually start with Axum. We get 2 gold on resources, 30% production towards constructing the Great Steel. We get a special navy unit. We get a special trade ship that can't be pillaged and has larger range. And we get the I don't know how you would say that, but it gives you plus 2 gold, 1 culture for adjacent wonders, and other hawilty. Hawilty? Maybe. Let's see. Does not remove warehouse bonus on tile. Okay, so it's just one of those, like, how we had the Ortus with the Mongolians when we played our last game as Ada Lovelace. That's an interesting one, because it is cultural economic. I was also looking at playing as just Egypt in general. That gives us 1 production on navigable rivers, which is really nice, and then production toward the pyramids. We also get a unique quarter that we can build, which is plus 3 culture, plus 4 gold. And that could be really interesting to play around. We also get the quarter bonus of the necropolis, which gives us 100 gold when any wonder is completed in the settlement that this is in. So that could be interesting. And then the great person can only be trained in cities with a necropolis, and the type is received at random. So that's kind of cool. I think, so leaning on these two here, Axum and Egypt. I think we're going to go for Egypt because we're playing as Hatshepsut. So yeah, I think this is what we're going to roll with. We're going to obviously play on Deity. Game speed standard, continents plus. I think we're going to stay with continents plus for now. Standard map size, and I just want to check these just in case. So antiquity, deity, standard, continents plus, standard. And I do like, I mean, catastrophic disaster. I think we've been playing with catastrophic disaster intensity. It hasn't been too bad though, so I think we're going to roll with that as well. Everything else is going to be standard though, and yeah, that looks good to me. So let's dive in.
The waters flood again, preparing the lands for new growth. Here Egypt will compel the world to behold the wonders it works.
Very cool. I do really like this background too. That's like the color scheme and everything is just really nice. Okay. Well, I will say that this is not a very impressive start. We could move 1 tile over in this direction to see what's over here. We are in range of 2 marble wonders. 2 marble resources, which means that we'll be able to produce wonders a little bit easier. We've also got some cotton here, which is it's nice. And we have this navigable river, but I think Egypt always starts with one here. The risk is that we move out of range of this marble, and there's nothing actually over here. So also there's a new feature that they added. I guess it's not really a new feature. It's just a feature that was in Civ 6 that was not yet in Civ 7, which is this restart button. You can just re-roll your start if you really want to. I don't know how I feel about that. I know it's a common thing to do, but I don't know if this is bad enough to do that. So I think we're just going to kind of play this one where it stands. So let's found our city here. Perfect. And then let's start building probably a warrior. Usually I go for a 2 scout opening and then start building warriors, but we might just go for medjays right out of the gate. I think that's a fine idea. Agriculture. Let's see, what do we go for first? Do these require anything to build on? I don't think so. Oh, we also didn't spend our attribute points. We need to do that. So this will allow us to get slingers. This will give us clay pits, production on clay pits, and food on plantations, which we do have the cotton next to us. And this gives us food on fishing boats, which is pretty nice. I want to get one of these first, I think, though. What can be built here? Isn't there something that tells you, like, if this is a clay pit or what's it called? A mine. I guess it doesn't really matter because this is clay pits. Oh, the bonus is only to clay pits. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter right now. And this one has the mines and quarries here for masonry. I think we go pottery first. Yeah, because we're gonna need the brickyard is gonna be just better for us overall at this point based on where we're starting. So we'll go for that first. Let's move our warrior out. See if we missed out on anything. Doesn't look like we missed anything so far. We're gonna produce another warrior. Okay, we can grow our city. We're gonna grow obviously to the cotton first to pick up the extra 2 food, 2 production. Okay, so we're actually in range of the silk. We're not in range of these fish here. But that is, since we're going for a cultural game, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's start moving our way up here. There is a cairn. Yes, the only downside to going for warriors first is, or medjays in this case first, is that you don't have that, that scouting range, right? Start moving you down to kind of get a look at what's going on down here. Let's grab this. We're going to grab the culture. Narrative choice here. So we can have 15 protection toward medjay training. Have 5 of them in 20 turns. That's possible. Or we can disperse an independent power and get a... I kind of want to go for this militaristic attribute point. I'd rather go for that. Okay, we're actually going to go for another medjay here. Okay, let's see if there is an independent power up this way, which there might be one right up here, actually. Have you keep coming down this way. We have some growth here, which we're going to start taking these river tiles. Because the navigable river stuff is tiles are going to be really good for us. We also have elephants right here. And the dates are in range of us. So this has actually turned out to be a pretty good start, actually. Once we get closer to building wonders, we are going to want to pick up these marble tiles. So we just have to keep that in mind as we're pushing our borders out. So let's check out what's going on up here. There is an independent power. Okay, I'm gonna have you start or keep moving down here actually. Gypsum is out of range of our city, unfortunately. If I move you here, you can attack. Let's have you fortify first. We could attack that scout. I don't see a real benefit to doing that. There's a cairn there we can grab on our next turn. You know, I still haven't spent these attribute points. I need to do that. We're not getting culture. And not getting gold. So we've lost 8 or 9 culture and 8 or 9 gold, unfortunately.
I protect thee with this flame.
Okay, so there is chiefdom. So let's put 2 culture on the palace. The 1 production seems pretty good too, but we're going to go for the 2 culture. We have a narrative choice here. Build 2 monuments for 25 culture. Just get a medjay for conquest. Or get 50 gold by trading a merchant. The medjay could be really good. 25 culture is not too much. It's 2 turns worth of culture. I think we're going to go for the medjay and just have to train 1 less. Okay, so we can start looking at our Egyptian civics. Cat is very good because that gives us food on our rivers. And rivers do not end movement, which is very nice. Okay, so this gives production toward wonders. Let's go for mysticism first. We can pick up our pantheon, I think. And then maybe discipline. Maybe we go for discipline first, actually, to pick up our army commander. I think that might be the play, just so we have that early support. As far as production, we do have 4 medjays now, so we're going to put down a granary. We can put that down. Both these are 1 production, so we can put it down here. Okay, we can select our government, so we can get 20% culture or production toward wonders. I think we are going to pick that up because we are going to want to be going for wonders this game. There are a lot of scouts wandering around here. Oh yeah, we can't afford 300 gold, so we're just going to grab this food, which is fine. There's some growth here, so I think we go for this. The fishing tiles first. Okay, let's start moving you up this way, and you can start. Let's attack the scout. See if we can get some of these scouts out of here. Okay, fortifications are done there.
All are made of clay.
Lottery has been researched. So let's choose our next technology. I think we're gonna go for sailing next, so we can get that bonus food on our fishing boats. Slingers could also be good though. I think the fishing boat food would be a lot better for us. Give us a lot more boost to our early game growth. Let's keep exploring with these. These guys move up. You can now attack. I don't know if we'll be able to take that out though, because if it decides to like heal, yeah, that's the only thing. So I might as well just have you heal and wait. That is fine. We still have 9 turns to disperse an independent power to get our militaristic attribute point, as long as we remember to spend it. I kind of wish there was like a more distinct notification that that would come up when you have an unspent attribute point. So I think we need 5 population to start producing a settler. I think that's how it works. That's unfortunate, but I mean we can deal with that. We have enough warriors and stuff to do that. We do have a nice area here. Unfortunately, these aren't navigable rivers, so it's not going to be a huge bonus for us, but this is, so this, a settlement up here would be really good for our first expansion there. Okay, so he's attacking us, and that's fine, because we're healing. Now if you move up, you move over. Okay, we can start producing our settler right now, actually, which is perfect. Okay, so there's some snow down here, so we're probably toward the bottom. Yeah, we're toward the bottom of the map. Oh, that actually worked out really well. So we can take you out. You're still healing. And you can keep exploring down here and see what we can find. Settler in 4 turns, so we can basically clear this out, complete our quest, and then settle up here. It's actually very good. Okay. Let's move you back, move you forward. You will wait 1 turn, so we can just slam them. We should be able to take it out. I don't see any reason we shouldn't be able to take that out. Got some growth in our capital. Are we close to doing anything with wonders? Probably not. We could build this wonder. I don't think we're going to go for that one, though. We will probably go mysticism, public life for the oracle. How much desert do we have here? Petra could be good, too. Yeah, and then pyramids. I think pyramids is unlocked in the tech tree. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to grab... I think we're going to start working toward these marble tiles. Maybe. No, we can still go for 1 more fish tile, I think. That is fine. We can actually pick up this silk first, too. Okay, let's start getting rid of this warrior here. You heal. Okay, some jade down there. So he's going to heal a little bit. That should not be a problem. Can we click that? We can. Okay, perfect. We may have to sacrifice one of these warriors, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but we do want to make sure we eliminate this camp here. That's the only thing. Did we lose our warrior here? I don't think we do. Perfect. There we go. Independent power dispersed. We get 100 gold and we get our attribute point. Perfect. Let's go ahead and spend that now before we forget again. Okay. 5 combat strength against independent powers in city-states. 1 more support for all wars. This is probably better for now. I don't foresee us, like, that's the thing. We might go to war a lot, but I think this is probably better for now. So I'm good with that. We're just going to go ahead and build another settler right off the back of that one. And there's a ton of resources here. So if we build here, we're in range of everything. Iron, pearls, no overlap with our other city. Yeah, that's just a very strong location. Here's another independent power. We can actually start befriending them, actually. This is a militaristic one, though. I'm not sure if we want to do that. They're kind of far away, too, so I'm not too worried about them. I think we might leave them there for now, in case we come across a better one. So you guys really need to heal. Settler is making his way up. He'll probably produce the settler and then pivot to some infrastructure, I think, would be the call here. So we can actually purchase a brickyard, which we have a science and culture adjacency. So we could throw the brickyard right in here. I think we're going to, just to get that boost, and we also get the boost of production as well. Okay, perfect. We have met another civilization. Oh, we met Simón Bolívar. That's kind of funny. We're going to go for a positive relationship. We don't know where he is, but we don't necessarily want him as an enemy. I thought that revealed his capital. Does it not? Okay, maybe it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, we just have to make sure that... I guess we can't really make sure, but we want to make sure that... I just said make sure a bunch of times there. We want to try to prevent him from forward settling us if we can. I'm not sure where he is, though. Let's start having you move out this way just to kind of explore a little bit. Perfect. Good, he didn't block us there.
Is of no use.
Okay, so there is discipline. So, oh, and we have sailing as well. That's actually really good. We're not going to change anything here. For our technology. Could get writing. I think we're going to go for animal husbandry. Yeah, I think we will, because we do want irrigation. If we can get hanging gardens, that would be very good, because that gives us an expansionist attribute point. So we'll see what we can do about that. As far as our civic goes, Gate of All Nations would be nice, but I'm not counting on going to a lot of wars this game. But again, based on my last two games, you never know. I think we will try to go toward public life now. We want to get our Pantheon, then we can move toward getting Oracle. Yeah, because that is pretty good, actually. Yeah, if we get Oracle, that'd be really nice. Okay, let's have you move down here. I would like to find where Simón Bolívar's capital is. We also have Charlemagne.
Ich bin Carolus.
Okay. We will do a friendly greeting here as well, just in case. Okay. No new independent powers yet, though. Which is fine. Let's move you up, and you can actually settle here. Yeah, I think this is a really good spot to settle. So let's go ahead and do that. Perfect. We do have a lot of science and culture bonuses here as well, which is pretty awesome. If we go for these two river tiles, we can get 3 resources off the bat. We can also grab this Kowlin. However, I think this path is a little bit better, even though this resource... technically, the only city we have right now is the capital, so kind of low value until we get another city up. So let's do that. We do have a general now, which I think this general is just going to hang out in our capital. These warriors will end up coming back, so I'm not too worried about that. Thought I heard something. It sounded like there's a cairn or something here. That would be cool. No, maybe I'm just hearing things. Okay. Interesting. I'm wondering where they are. That they haven't come down to, like, try to take stuff from us yet. Like, take land from us yet. Not complaining, though. That is for sure. So, we can technically settle here. We could... Can we settle on the river? Is that a thing? Wait, why do I have the commander selected? Oh, because the settler is here. We can settle on this river. That gives us access to fresh water. But then we'll be in range of the sheep, salt, the gypsum, and the gold, and obviously the cotton. We could also settle here. But that doesn't put us in range of the silver. So I think this is probably okay. We also are in range of this iron then. The only thing is we won't be able to build anything coastal, which might be a non-issue because technically we can settle, we can put another settlement down here. So I think we will go for this location if we can get it. I don't want to keep, oh, there's silver here too. That's like perfect. Okay. Do we want to get another settler out? I mean, technically we can. We could also build a fishing quay. How much is that to purchase? 220. Maybe we do start going for a fourth settler. I guess why not? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's really close to us, so we want to take advantage of that. For sure. We also met somebody else. We met Lafayette. And he's playing, he is Greek this game. Yeah, I think we do want to just try to be friendly with people. If we can. Until we can kind of get our bearings on where everybody is. Oh, there is something here. 50 gold, 50 happiness, 45 culture. I think we're going to take the culture. Perfect. Okay. Let's keep you moving along. Nice. Can we start any endeavors with anybody? We can. Completely forgot about that, actually. Let's move you up first. There's some wine here as well. I think the river settling here is still the play.
The tourist should get another lens.
Oh, there is a natural wonder here, the Uluru.
Wouldn't see big
I think this is the happiness wonder. Yeah. It's the happiness wonder, and then it's +2 culture on all desert terrain in the settlement. So that would be pretty good to settle on this, actually, if we can. Would be very good. I think we grab the silk. Yeah, I think we grab the silk. That already is in our capital. Okay, you to explore over there. I kind of want to see what's going on over this direction too. There's a ton of navigable river stuff here. Tiles. Yeah, now I'm debating. Do I want to settle? Well, I am going to settle here because there's so many resources here. But do we want to settle near this? Because there are some... We have to get rid of this camp, though, I think. Well, we could settle there. So if we settle here, we're in range of cotton, silver. If we want to settle here, then we're in range of the dates, the cotton, and the silver. Can we settle there? I don't think so. Well, that doesn't count as fresh water. Yeah, we may need to explore a little bit more over there first. These sheep. Oh, we actually have these sheep in range of our town here. That's actually pretty good. I would like to get them into our empire before somebody else's borders do, but maybe they're not that close yet. Let's grab that tile. We have a celebration. We're gonna grab culture because we don't really have the wonders that we want to build yet to get the production toward wonders. So let's grab the culture first, and then we're gonna grab the production and science on the palace for sure. Perfect. You can move up and explore this territory here. You can move down. Interesting that we haven't found, like, we found these civs, but we haven't found them, you know? It's very weird. Okay. Yeah, very strange. And we have diplomatic action here. He wants to denounce us. We don't even know where he is. Do we want to spend... Oh, you know what? I didn't start the, those other things yet. The, cultural agreement. Could cancel the diplomatic action. Could let him denounce us. Before we do this, let's take a look at his relationships with everybody else. He's literally neutral with everybody. He's met somebody else. Do you like us? You have the same government. What about you? Your agenda is different. I think we're going to try and work with you. You actually have a lot of science. Yeah, let's start working with you. Let's get a cultural exchange going. And let's get open markets going. Yeah. Perfect. We're just gonna let him denounce us. Whoops, where's the thing? Yeah, we're just gonna let him denounce us because... Yeah. I'm not too worried about that. Okay. It would be nice to know where he is though, where he's located. That would be nice. So then I think in terms of our next settlement, I think we settle this this natural wonder here. I think that's the play. So if we settle, let's pull up that lens again. Yeah, so if we settle here, we get cotton, horses, wine, the wonder, that's silver. We can settle here and get the same, but we'll also pick up the other cotton. So I think we settle here. That would be really good. Is our settler done? It is not. Can I pin this? Can I pin anything yet? Are there pins in this game yet? Alright, we'll just have to remember that this marsh tile is the spot. That's the go-to. That's what we want. Then we will have a decent amount of desert, potentially, right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have a decent amount of desert. I mean, it would probably be better to be able to set up here, but we're not going to be able to take out this camp that quickly. And then we can technically make them our friends if we want to. So I'll probably bring my warriors back in because I'm not sure where Simon Bolivar is going to come from if he declares war. So we just kind of want to be ready for that. But yeah, I think we're going to end this episode here. So if you enjoyed this one, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new, don't forget to subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.